Welcome to Center Parc Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Red Wolves will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia State's offense will get the football first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Handoff from the shotgun. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Oh, he's got some space.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Stanley. Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Ford. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle, it's Ford. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Ford. All right, guys, let's chat about Georgia State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get 1st downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Arkansas State's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Wilson to pass. He lets it fly. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Red Wolves will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to change this route. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's 4. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Avery. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Snap in the shotgun. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
Back to throw. It's Stanley. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the 1st quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And the field goal unit is on the field. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Hands it off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Red Wolves will hustle to the line. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Stanley. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Panthers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. The tag. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Stanley. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They move the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. They'll try the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here comes the heat. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his second missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed of himself because he's good enough to make these kicks.
They'll run the screen. On the move at the 30. He'll step out of bounds. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've locked.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Mountaineers offense will get first crack at it today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to...
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. He's going to run it. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Got it in the middle. It's Avery. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
Black 14.
Looking for a man. It's Stanley. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Georgia State. They move on top here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, hit, and he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Georgia State has the clock on its side as they try to finish the deal. Oh, no, the ball popped out. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the air, it's Stanley. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. He's looking to throw. Max looking for the goal line. And to the end zone. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation. Glad to have you with us in Norfolk, Virginia, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. Fans have been collecting outside SB Ballard Stadium since this morning and looking forward to get this one started. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So, here I am.
That's not how you do it.
I just want to say I'm so grateful for finally having a place to live without feeling like an outsider. Don't worry, amazing chef. Also, good dancer, but I'm probably not as good as some of you black folks. Whoa, that was racist. I'm sorry. Black people being dancers with good rhythm is a stereotype.
You think we have black dancers? Stop. You are not Johnson. Well, what do you think about gay marriage?
Bad.
What do you think about black people?
I love them.
What do you think about Jews?
Family events, stuff. I'm changed. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Custer, that's what we want. Not working.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Dukes will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Stanley. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's Avery. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10.
Well, that's a great job by the wide receiver there on a critical down. 3rd down, running the curl route, coming back to the football, making the catch, and picking up the 1st.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down coming up. Makes the grab on the left. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab behind the line. It's 4. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Stanley. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Give to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
7, James Madison, 0.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So James Madison's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future.
Going for a big play right off the bat. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Red pass pass hits complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Dukes decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Stanley. That's reeled in, it's Ford. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And the defense got it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. They went for it all, and it paid off with the...
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
Set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Back to throw, it's Stanley. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Leaves it with the running back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Find space on the right. Off and running. Tag. Touchdown, Georgia State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The give from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They try to pop a run on the draw. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Dukes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quickly complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job.
Touchdown, Dukes! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that, but the offense puts a great drive together, great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Dropping back, it's Stanley. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. I know you want to stretch the field horizontally, but working a little vertical end wouldn't hurt either.
No, it wouldn't, and you got to be able to work with some space. There's an entire field that we got.
He's got it inside the 25. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
He'll bring it out. It's good. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the back over the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's 4. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's 4. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Stanley. Right on the money. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He's going for the goal line. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed to stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
Makes the catch. It's Avery. A quick tackle made. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types